everyone. Welcome to Medicine for the Soul. My name is Sarah. Today's yoga for healing practice is a neck and hamstring release. Let's get started. Welcome to your neck and hamstring release. Might seem like a little bit of a funny pairing to do a neck release and a hamstring release in the same practice, but I love to say our whole body is connected, and what affects our neck affects all the way down to our hamstrings and vice versa. So let's get started in a comfortable seated position on your mat. If you don't already have a strap and blocks close by, you can go ahead and grab those, or a belt, scarf, anything to use in place of traditional props. And bring your hands to your knees. Kind of rock back and forth. Feel your sits bones underneath you. Eyes are closed. Roll your shoulders back and down. We're sitting nice and tall. Imaginary string pulling the crown of your head towards the ceiling. And some nice deep breaths in and out through the nose. Let's take one more breath here. And on the exhale, you can flutter your eyes open. Staying seated here, we're going to inhale, right arm up, all the way over to your left ear. And on your exhale, gently tug over to the right side. Bring your left hand to the mat for a little bit of a deeper stretch. Chin is pointing out. Still envisioning that long spine. One more breath here. And gently come back to center, switching sides. Inhale, left arm up and all the way over to your right ear. Exhale, over to the left. Placing your hand on the mat for a little bit of a deeper stretch, or you can keep it on your knee. Nice deep breaths. One more. And come back to center. Let's inhale, both arms up. Exhale, left hand to your right knee. Right hand comes behind you. And gaze out over your right shoulder. Maybe you can deepen your twist a little bit by bending your left elbow on the exhale. One more breath here. And exhale back to center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, right hand to your left knee. Left hand comes behind you. And gaze out over your left shoulder. Still staying firmly grounded through our sits bones. Nice long spine. One more breath here. And come back on the exhale. All right, and now we're going to stretch our legs out in front of us. Maybe give your feet a couple of rolls, ankle rolls to one side and the other. Find those sits bones again. Get grounded here. Again, nice long spine, crown of the head being pulled towards the ceiling. We're going to bring our arms out in front of us, shoulders away from the ears, palms facing each other. And we're going to inhale. Bring your chin towards your chest. Exhale, reach over your toes if you can. Reaching straight forward. Inhale. Exhale, Bring that belly button towards your spine as you slowly roll back up to an upright position. Let's do a few more of those. Inhale, chin to chest, roll forward over your toes. Inhale, exhale, belly button to spine, gently rolling back up to an upright position. Inhale, chin to chest, reach forward. On the exhale, inhale, exhale, belly button to spine, coming back up. Let's do one more. Inhale, chin to chest, exhale, reach forward. Inhale, exhale, belly button to spine, coming back up. Great. And shake out your arms a little bit. And we're going to come into a seated forward bend. If you would like to use your strap here, definitely feel free. Just bring it around the ball of your foot and use it as a tool to kind of extend your arms. So we're going to sit up nice and tall. Inhale, exhale. We're hinging at our hips here and reaching for our toes or your shins. And we're keeping our long spine. We're not arching forward. Shoulders away from your ears. This is a great stretch, obviously, for your hamstrings, as you might be feeling right now, but also it is beneficial for your neck because it brings us back into proper alignment. And so while we're here, let's also push our chin back and down slightly. Let's do one more breath here. And gently come back up on the exhale. Coming onto all fours. So hips over your knees, shoulders over your wrists. Let's inhale, drop the belly, lift the tailbone. Gaze forward. Exhale, arch your back, tuck your tailbone, gaze towards your navel. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do one more here. Inhale. Exhale. Now inhale, come to a neutral spine, tuck your toes. Exhale, lift your knees off of the mat and push your hips up and back in downward facing dog. And let's pedal out our feet here. My hamstrings are usually pretty tight. My first down dog of the day. My heels don't always meet the mat. So it's nice to just pedal them out. Warm up your hamstrings. And let's take 2 more breaths here. 1. 2. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step your right foot forward in between your hands, coming into a lunge. Bring your left knee to the mat. Inhale, arms up, little baby back bend. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back and lower down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Feel free to pedal your feet out again for 2 breaths. 1. 2, inhale, look forward. Exhale, step your left foot forward in a lunge. Bring your right knee to the mat. Inhale, Arms up and back into a little baby back bend. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back and lower down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Feel free to shake your head out here too, really trying to release your neck, relieve the tension, pedal your feet out, whatever feels good for you. Let's stay here for 2 more breaths. 1, 2, inhale, look forward. Exhale, step your right foot forward again. Bring your left knee to the mat. And this is where you can grab your blocks. Place them on either side of you, coming into a half split. Extend your right leg, toes pointing towards the ceiling, and you can sit back however much you can or want to into your left side, keeping a nice long spine. Let's stay here for 2 more breaths. 1, 2, you can place your right foot back on the mat. Bring your hands to the mat and step back into a plank. Inhale and exhale, push back into downward facing dog for 2 breaths. 1, 2, inhale, look forward. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Right knee to the mat, same thing, different side. Grab your blocks if you need. And you can readjust your right leg. Adjust your stance, I guess, I should say. Left toes pointing towards the ceiling. And again, you can sit back, making sure your hips are square to the front of your mat still. And deep breaths in and out through the nose. One side is always tighter than the other, tight side. And let's do 2 more breaths here. Sorry, I forgot to count. That was 2 for me. Bring your left foot back to the mat and you can place your blocks off to the side. Bring your hands to the mat. Step your left foot back into a plank. Inhale. Exhale into downward facing dog. Let's do 2 breaths here. Again, you can shake your head out, pedal your feet. And on your next exhale, bring your knees to the mat, bring them wide. Feet close together, coming into child's pose. Reach for the top of your mat and bring your forehead to the mat. Nice deep breaths here. Feeling your ribs expand on the inhale. And exhale through the nose completely. One more breath here. And lift your forehead off of the mat, coming back up onto all fours. We're going to take our right arm, thread it behind our left, bringing your shoulder to the mat and bringing your face, the right side of your face to the mat. And you can lean into this as much or as little as is comfortable for you right now. Threading the needle. Let's do one more breath here. And use your exhale to push yourself back up to all fours, switching sides. Left arm behind the right. Let's take one more breath here. Again, using your exhale to push yourself back up to all fours. Step your right foot back, step your left foot back. Inhale, exhale, lower down to the mat. And bring your hands wide, coming into a wide-armed cobra. Fingertips tented, gazing down at your mat. Let's inhale. Lift your chest, exhale, dip your right shoulder down to the mat, gaze left. Inhale, lift your chest, exhale, dip your left shoulder down to the mat, gaze right. Inhale, exhale right. Inhale, center. Exhale left. Such a nice stretch here. Always feels so good. Inhale, center. Exhale right. Let's do one more on each side. Inhale, center. Exhale left. Inhale, center. Exhale right. I lied. Let's do one more on the left side. Inhale, center. Exhale left. Let's inhale, center again. But let's bring our hands underneath our shoulders, palms to the mat. Exhale, push back into downward facing dog for 2 breaths. Pedal those feet out again. Let's not forget about our hamstrings. 1, 2, exhale, bring your knees wide to the mat, coming into child's pose again. Reach for the top of your mat, forehead to the mat. Imagine your tailbone reaching down towards the mat. Get that nice long spine still. Let's lift our forehead off of the mat. Walk your hands back towards your body. Bring your hands behind your feet, fingertips facing your toes. Let's inhale, open your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades together, tuck your tailbone slightly, and exhale, release back. Take some nice deep breaths here, in and out through the nose. One more breath. Exhale, gently push yourself back up to an upright position. And let's come back onto your seat, swing your feet around. We're gonna do some neck rolls before we go onto our back. So let's inhale in the center. Exhale, bring your right ear down towards your right shoulder and down and around up to your left side. We're not going all the way back. Inhale. Exhale, down and around. Inhale. Exhale, continue at your own pace. Try to keep your shoulders still. And relax your jaw. Let's do 2 more breaths here. And when you're finished, come back to an upright position. Grab your strap as we head onto our backs. I'm going to just change my position here so you can see me. So come onto your back, place your feet flat on your mat, knees bent, and we're gonna bring our strap around our right foot first and straighten out your right leg. Shine the sole of your foot towards the ceiling. Make sure your strap is nice and tight. Our tailbone, our sacrum, firmly planted on our mat as we inhale and exhale. Open your right leg over to the right, trying to keep your pelvis as stable as you can. And breathe. One more breath here. And on the exhale, come back through center all the way and drop your right leg over to the left as much as you can. I cannot very much today. And it's okay if your hips lift up off of the mat for this one. One more breath here. And exhale back to center. You can release your right foot, switching sides. Wrap your strap around your left foot. Sole of your foot shining towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, open up to the left, keeping nice stability in your pelvis. One more breath here. Exhale, back up right through center, dropping over to the right side. Whew, I can feel that one. One more breath here. Come back up through center. You can release your left foot and place your strap to the side. I'm gonna readjust. And hug your knees in towards your chest. Maybe rocking side to side. And bring your hands to your knees and bring your knees around in little circles in one direction and the next direction, or the other direction. I'm not sure how many directions there are. And hug your knees in again. Keep your right knee hugged in. Extend your left leg down the mat. Inhale in the center. Exhale, bring your right knee over to the left, extending your right arm out to the right and gazing right. One more breath here. And come back to center, hug your knees in. Keep your left knee hugged in, extend your right leg down the mat. Inhale in the center, exhale, left knee comes over to the right, left arm extends out to the left, and gaze left. One more breath here. And come back to center. Hug your knees in one more time. Keep your knees bent. Shine the soles of your feet towards the ceiling. Grab the outside of your feet or your shins or your ankles, whatever is accessible for you today. And just gently rock side to side here in Happy Baby. And now coming into our final resting pose, let's extend both of our legs down the mat. Arms out to our sides, palms facing up, or you can have one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Let's close our eyes and take a couple of deep breaths in and out through the nose. Trying to just relax a little bit more on each exhale. Sinking into our mat, do a quick scan. See if there's anywhere else you're holding tension today, and remind your body it is okay to release. Shavasana. Begin to deepen your breath. Coming back to your mat, keeping your eyes closed. Maybe wiggle your fingers and your toes, bringing awareness back to your body. And keeping your eyes closed, come onto your side. Take a deep breath here. And use your exhale to push yourself up to a seated position. Keeping your eyes closed, bring your hands to heart center. Deep breath in and out through the nose. And bring your thumbs to your third eye. The light in me recognizes the light in all of you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you next time.